Now, before we go into this video, I want to specify that this is not another video trying to expose Hamza or anything like that. I'm not hating on him, and I have huge respect for this guy. And honestly, if not him and his channel back in 2021, 2022, I don't know where I would be in life. Truly, like, he changed a lot in my life. So all I have for him is respect. But there is one advice that I wanted to share with you from my own experience, because I know that someone might click on this video and say like, well, what can guy with 120 something subscribers can know compared to Hamza? Well, obviously in many areas in life I don't know shit, but here's one of my personal experiences that I am certain about, and I will stand for it, and that is something that I don't agree with Hamza. And I genuinely think that this, what you're about to hear, can save you at least a couple of years. Because listen, recently in one of his recent videos, Hamza told that this video is called "How to Monetize Your Audience," and he gave you this advice that if you are trying to monetize your audience, you should have created a product even before you start posting content, and that you should have this clear niche, clear direction, clear idea of what you are going to do, and just start recording content about your product from the day one. And I completely disagree with that. Let me tell you why. Because I have tried it 3 times in my life, and 3 times I failed. Now here's why. Because when you will go on your journey of researching the niche that you want to be in, probably, most likely, what will happen is that you will find some niche that you will just find profitable, and you won't even think enough about this niche. You won't even think enough if you like it. You will be just, yeah, it's profitable, so I like it, and that will be all. Especially that will happen if you have never tried any business before, and you know that's something that happened for me. And even though, like, at the second and third time when I tried it, I already had tried some different business models, and I already had made some money out of them eventually. Not big amounts, but like, you know, a couple of bucks here and there. So I had this kind of understanding of choosing a niche, but I would always fail. And here's why. Because I didn't know if something that I chose was truly something that I liked. Okay? What I would advise you to do is to start really broad, just as I did. My first video on this channel is literally me sitting in front of my phone and talking about how I feel about recording this video, and telling that I'm stressed, my heart is beating hard, and all of that stuff. And that's literally my first video on this channel, and you can look it up, you know. So would you say that there was any direction in that? Well, no, I didn't have any target audience. I didn't have any direction with that video. I can tell you even more. I was posting on this channel for 2 months now, and I still have no idea of what my direction is. I just post general content. I mean, right now, only after posting for 2 months, day by day, I am starting to see really blurry vision of where I can go in the future with this channel. But you know, that is because through the past 2 months, I was able to gather 123, now it's like 127 subscribers. And now I have access to a YouTube studio, I have access to my analytics, and even though I was thinking, like, even in my YouTube description, you can search, you can look it up. Probably I still have written that I share advice that I hope someone would say me 3 years ago. Okay, that's basically my bio. But the thing is that even though, like, I'm 19 right now, when I started this channel I was 18. So my target audience, you could say that there were like 15-year-olds, right? Guess what happened? majority of my audience, basically all of my audience is aged anywhere from 18 to 34. So even though I tried to somehow, target some kind of people with my content, it didn't work out. And so imagine what would happen if I had some kind of product from the very beginning for those 15 years olds, and I would attract like 30-year-old guy. No, that wouldn't make sense. And like, I'm not saying that it's bad, but I attract those kind of people because I myself, I thought that maybe I'm just not experienced enough to be talking with more mature people, but maybe my target audience should be like kids, basically. But here's the thing. It turns out that a lot of those people from those ages, they find my content valuable. Now here's the sign for me that maybe not kids are my target audience, but like more mature audience, more mature people is my target, okay? And I was able to find it only because I was posting every single day for 2 months. And I didn't have any product. I don't have any product right now. And being honest with you, what I did with this channel is I waited until 100 subscribers mark to create some kind of private community, even though at the early days of this channel I had some videos go semi-viral, like getting a couple of thousands of views. And I could back then create the free community and grow it, but I told myself, no, we are waiting until 100 subscribers. And I did that, and guess what happened? I just created a free community, which you can join, by the way, if you find value in this video. And the same goes for creating a paid product. Even though Hamza advises you that if you want to start making money as fast as possible, you should already have product created. Well, that's not something that I agree with, as I said. For me, the moment when I will even start thinking about any kind of product, paid product, it will be when I will have 1,000 subscribers. And I'm not saying that once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will immediately have something to sell, okay? That's not the case. It simply means that 1,000 people is enough for me to get some kind of data. If I will be able to grow this private community that I have, and be able to engage with my audience, like gather all of this data of what they like, what they don't like about me, then I will have enough data to exactly know how can I actually help my audience. Because it's not like your paid product is not the way for you to make money. It's the way for you to help more people in more advanced way, basically, because then they are paying you for you to spend your time on them, basically, and give like personalized advice, all of that stuff, and for you to give them the top quality knowledge, basically. In most cases, if you're selling like educational product, that's the case. So how the fuck, tell me, are you going to know what to sell and what your audience wants when you don't have this audience? Now listen, here's another thing. Because what you want to do on those videos that you're recording is you want to be authentic. Because if you are not authentic, people will perceive you as a scammer, basically, and you won't sell anything because no one trusts scammers. How can you be authentic when you don't know shit about your niche and you just chose that niche only because you saw that it is profitable? What I did was, and what I'm still doing, is I'm only talking about my experiences, my personal stories, my personal experiences on this channel. And I'm being completely authentic. And now that allows me to see if me being my authentic selves, what kind of audience I can attract with just being authentic. No? I always make jokes that, I suck at English, even though I could say that I am kind of in top tier English speakers from Poland, to be honest with you, because like the level of English here is not the best. But still, I consider myself pretty much shit at English, and I make jokes about it. right? And I'm authentic on those videos. And there was one video I remember that when I would just look at this. I looked at these logs and I saw some lizards walking on those logs. And what I did was I just grabbed my camera just like I did before, and I mean just like I did right now, and I just showed those lizards because I found them cool. And like that's being authentic. And by doing so, by recording videos in that way, you can literally just simply see what kind of audience you will attract. And let me tell you, you don't have to attract thousands of people, because even like there is one guy that I know who makes basically 30k with his paid community while having 15k subscribers. You know, so that's like every single subscriber is paying him $2 basically, statistically. So you don't really have a lot of audience, you just need like dedicated audience, but you will create only by creating content that is authentic, that shows your true self. And by doing so, what will also happen, you will find the niche that you really like, because I found that I basically like talking about entering the flow state. I like talking about different productivity things. It's still, as I said, it's really blurry vision in my head right now, but like, and I might be talking bullshit, but like that's the vision that is kind of starting to form in my head after publishing 60 videos every single day for the past 2 months. So yeah, that was the kind of advice that I disagreed with Hamza, and let me know if you find this valuable, because I really would like to know your thoughts. And remember that I'm talking right now from the perspective of a person who started this YouTube channel just 2 months ago. Hamza started his YouTube channel 4 years ago, and he has way more subscribers than I have, and like he has maybe forgotten about some things. Okay, yeah, that's all from me. Once again, if you found value in this video, go ahead and join my private community. So I mean free community, like free private community, you know what I mean, so that we can chat with each other and like get to know each other even more, maybe exchange some valuable insights. Other than that, thank you for watching, and as always, just keep pushing.